So, I just recently got married 5 years ago. And it's still, so I'm just as confused as y'all are. Like, it feels recent, because I'm confused as fuck 5 years later. So I'm trying to learn, like, I was trying to learn about compromise, and I asked my wife, we were talking about getting a pet, and I said, well, I wanted a cat, she wanted a dog. So to compromise, we got 2 dogs. So now we have a boy dog and a girl dog. So I got 2 bitches in the house, and I still don't get no pussy. And I know I probably shouldn't call her a bitch. She's just a puppy. And so someone was talking about kids. I have 10 kids. True story. Of my 10 kids, 8 of them are no longer in the home. They are adulting, or whatever the fuck it's called when you move out, but you always need shit. And one of them, one of the ones that's in the home. So the 2 that are still in the home are both special needs. One needs to shut the fuck up, and the other needs to get the fuck out. And they both need to understand that neither one of them hoes is special. But the one that won't leave, he's different. He's not like school shooter different, but there's a strong possibility that he's gonna murder me in my sleep. I'm sure one day I'm gonna wake up with blunt force trauma and puncture wounds. And so I took him to the movies once. And when we came out the movie, I said, so what'd you think? And he said, I hate when people ask me that. And then he turned around and walked off into the darkness in the daytime. So I went home and I was telling my wife about it. And I said, why did you think he's like this? And she said, I'm not really sure. I think maybe because he's artistic. And I said, it's not artistic, it's autistic. And she said, no, artistic. Artists be weird. And I said, I'm an artist. She said, exactly. So then I said, no, really, like, why do you think he's like this? And she said, she looked me in my eyes, put her hand on my shoulder, and she said, I hate when people ask me this. And then she turned around and walked off into the darkness in the kitchen. All right, y'all, thank you.